Welcome to Learn English with Fun with 𝙛𝙪𝙣. Hello there, I am Govind. Welcome back to another Learn English with Fun podcast episode with 𝙛𝙪𝙣, where we talk about English grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation twice every week. You get to practice your listening skills and learn valuable tips to become more fluent in English. One of the repeated questions, how I can improve my English speaking skills. How do I use expressions like a native speaker? And we get this from everyone, be it beginners, intermediates, OET and IELTS students, and even students doing master's degree. In this episode, we are introducing our artificial intelligent assistants as my co-host. And the first one in this episode is Chukly. Introduce yourself, Chukly.
Hello. I am Chukly. I am an AI robot, skilled with enhancing this podcast through relevant questioning, to enrich your learning experience. Glad to be your co-host.
That was awesome, Chukly. I have a new co-host in you. Well, let's start this episode. The first expression that comes to my mind is cook up an idea. We have an expression which means to carefully plan an idea. It's called cook up an idea.
Cook up an idea. So are there any ideas that you have been cooking up, Govind?
Okay, it's my son's birthday soon, and I'm trying to cook up a party idea that he will really like.
Children can be hard to please, so I hope you can cook up a good idea.
Don't worry, I have been thinking about this for months. It takes time to cook up an idea this well. It's going to be a surprise party.
I love surprise parties. I threw a surprise party for my parents last year. It was amazing, but I spent a long time cooking up the idea. It's a great expression because it sounds like you're putting lots of ingredients together to make something special.
Yes, sometimes you need a lot of things to cook up an idea. It can be hard work. Let us hear some more examples. Example 1. Don't disturb her. She is working on her own to cook up an idea for our project. Example 2. You have always wanted to start up a company. I am glad you managed to cook up this idea. Example 3. I didn't know how we were going to see all those places in one day, but I hadn't realized. Paul has been cooking up a plan. It was amazing.
You're listening to Learn English with Fun with 𝙛𝙪𝙣, and we are learning the expression, cook up an idea, which is an informal way to say, to carefully plan something. You can cook up an idea or cook up a plan. The word cook is important because it implies that care and effort have gone into the plan.
You could say that the best plans have many ingredients and that you have to combine them in the right way. That's why the best ideas can take some time to cook up.
That reminds me. I've got a couple of friends visiting, and they don't really like each other, but I've cooked up a plan to get them to speak to each other.
Well, I hope it works. Remember, if you need any help with your English language skills, then be sure to check out with 𝙛𝙪𝙣 by subscribing to our Spotify podcasts or search Learn English with Fun. If you don't have a Spotify account, you can visit www.𝙤𝙪𝙣.com for the complete set of our podcasts, which are categorized as per the discussion. Do note that our podcasts are short and impactful and are posted twice a week. For this section, I introduce Mr. Chip. He is a British and he will be my AI assistant for this section. A quick word about you, Mr. Chip.
Hey! I am Chip and one of the most experienced AI robot. People call me Mr. Chip. Great to connect with you all.
Oh my dear Mr. Chip, it sounds like you have a cold.
Yes, I have. I feel terrible. I don't know if I could present the rest of this program.
It's only a cold, Mr. Chip, but hang in there. I'm sure you can make it to the end.
Hang in there? Hang where? In the cupboard? Do you think I'm infectious?
Probably, but don't go anywhere. I am giving you words of encouragement. When we tell someone to hang in there, we mean that despite the difficulties, they shouldn't give up. We can also say hang on in there as words of encouragement. So, Mr. Chip, here is a tissue. Blow your nose and let's carry on.
Thanks. Now, could I have some examples as well, please?
Okay then. Examples. Example 1. There are just a few miles to go, so hang in there and you will complete the race. Example 2. Studying for your exams is hard, but if you hang in there, they should go through smoothly. Hang in there. The doctors are doing their best and you should make a full recovery. You are listening to Learn English with Fun with 𝙛𝙪𝙣. We are learning about the phrase hang in there, which we can say to someone to encourage them to carry on despite difficulties. So, Mr. Chip, are you able to hang in there for just a little bit longer?
I'm trying my best.
Do you need anything to help you get to the end of the program?
Oh, thanks. A nice hot cup of tea would be lovely. Thanks.
Okay, Mr. Chip, as you are not feeling great. Oh no, have I caught your cold now?
Hang in there, 𝙤𝙤𝙩𝙚. You'll be fine.
Thanks for the encouragement.
Now, how about that nice cup of tea?
Always remember that if you need additional help with your grammar, if you want to understand everything you hear or read and you want to express yourself completely, then check out www.𝙤𝙪𝙣.com, where you can take great online English courses on a range of different topics. We have an expression that means you are busy and active. It can be positive or negative. It is called on the go. For this, let me introduce my other friendly AI robot, Clarity. She is an Australian.
Hello. I am Clarity and have been working for this podcast for getting clarity on many things. I was named Clarity by you, 𝙤𝙤𝙩𝙚. On the go. Can you tell us how we use it, 𝙤𝙤𝙩𝙚?
I can. You're always busy, Clarity, and you're looking a bit tired, if you don't mind me saying so. But it's no surprise because you are always on the go.
Well, honestly, it's quite difficult having to balance work, children and friends. I'm always on the go.
You need to take a rest. So, on the go means busy, active, and not relaxing. It usually means you're trying to do lots of different things during the day.
Anyway, you're always on the go too. How do you manage it?
Well, I just came back from my holiday. I made sure I wasn't on the go at all. I just sat and read my book all day. Let us hear some more examples. Example 1. Ram is away for work again. He is always on the go. Example 2. I'm usually on the go early, so it doesn't matter what time you arrive, even if it is before breakfast. Example 3. She is so tired. She is always on the go since starting her new job.
You're listening to Learn English with Fun with 𝙤𝙪𝙣, and we are learning the expression on the go, which means you're always busy and active.
Now, this phrase is very commonly used with adverbs of frequency like always, usually, and never.
Yes. I could say I'm always on the go during the week because of work, school pickups and other activities, but at the weekends I'm usually not on the go because that's when I try and relax.
Well, we can't relax now. There's a lot to do. See you next time, Clarity. Okay, how was our new AI robots? Chukly will be cooking up ideas, Mr. Chip is hanging in with his cold, and Clarity is on the go. We are sure our robots made an interesting conversation, and you will be able to use these expressions in your day-to-day speaking. Stay tuned for the fun and interesting section of this episode. In this section, we are going to look at an interesting fact about English language. There are words in English which when written from right to left or left to right will be the same. For example, words such as madam, radar, civic, refer, and many more. Such words are called palindromes. But I have come across a couple of sentences wherein the sentence itself becomes a palindrome. What are they? Let's take a piece of paper and write it down so that you don't forget. The first sentence, no lemon, no melon. I repeat, no lemon, no melon. The second one, which I saw in a signboard in a public park. It read, step on no pets. Step on no pets. Wasn't that really fun one? Good. I'm also going to tell you a word which you will write in capital letters and tell me what is unique about that. The word is swims. S-W-I-M-S. Did you get it? No, right? Turn the paper upside down and it will still read S-W-I-M-S, swims. Wow, such words are called ambigrams. Now there are many more ambigrams in small letters too. I could think of pod, past. Are you going to come up with more? Good. Hope that was pretty interesting and exciting, wasn't it? Remember, you can use these expressions and put it into use in your regular conversations. I hope you have enjoyed learning in a fun and an awesome way to think about using expressions in your day-to-day conversation. Remember that if you need help with your English, you should do two things. One, follow us on Learn English with Fun podcast episodes at Spotify. Or two, check out www.𝙤𝙪𝙣-𝙪𝙤.com. We have lots of great online English courses, including IELTS, PTE courses. My name is Govind and I will see you soon. Stay safe.